Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to Tennis channel. And in this video I will give you a list of my top 4 spin control rackets. I add the control because most of them have 98 square inches head size, so they may not be as spinny as the 100 square inch in their family, but they will have some more control with the smaller head size. And here are my top 4 contenders, which contains the Babolat Pure Aero 98, the Wilson Shift 99, Head Extreme Tour, and Yonex Vcore 98. And in this video, I will go over the summary of each racket just briefly with pros and cons to get you some idea about the racket. And then I will go over the comparison between each other at the end of the video. But before we go any further, I noticed that only 17% of you guys are actually subscribed to my channel. So if you haven't done so, please click on the subscribe button below to help the channel grow. Okay, let's start with the Pure Aero 98. This racket is being endorsed by many top pros, including Alcaraz and Rune. It's a 98 square inches head size with 305 Raman strung and 16 by 20 string pattern. Overall, this is a very good frame. Like normally I would hate most of Babolat frames because of its stiffness and bad feel, but this Pure Aero 98 as well as the new 100 are the only ones that I can play with, and I was totally fine. Do I like it? Well, I still don't like how it feels with that stiff, hollow and pink feel, but this one is much better than the Pure Drive and Pure Strike and old Babolat frames. This Pure Aero 98 is not an easy racket for just everybody because it has a small sweet spot, but if you are intermediate level to advanced, it should reward you with a lot of spin and power. And control is good enough, but I'm still in doubt. What I like about this frame is a crazy top spin that I can put on the ball, and the launch angle that can give me an angle shot that I can barely pull it off on my blade and other control frames. For example, a super short cross angle forehand that came out of nowhere. Also, I feel solid on flat backhand as well, so I would say this frame is not only suitable for topspin, but it can also hit a pretty good flat shot as well. The power level is pretty good. The thick frame helps generating power a bit, not just me myself 100%. What I don't like about this frame, first is the feel as I mentioned before, and second is the control. I think it's a bit skeptical on the control. I would not say it's great on control, it's just good enough for this type of frame. To elaborate on this matter, I feel like the launch angle is not very consistent. Like I can hit a super deep high ball on one shot, felt like blasting the ball, and the next shot it goes just half court and just above the net, even though I swung the same. And the racket can give me the wrong feel and guidance of where the ball will go. Like I hit the ball and I was pretty sure it's gonna sail long, but it ends up in the court. So it confuses me a bit and I cannot get used to that. I think I said about this before when I was reviewing the Pure Aero 98 like almost a year ago, and now until this day I think I still feel the same about this issue. The next one is the Wilson Shift 99. This is a 99 square inches head size with 300 Raman strung, pretty headlight balance, and has 16 by 20 string pattern as well. Overall, I gotta say I like this racket. Right? I think the style is very close to the Pure Aero 98 with the same string pattern and a bit small sweet spot. But this one is easier to swing, easier to play with, thanks to its headlight balance and thinner beam that goes through the air faster. The feel is good, I like it. You can feel some flex in the shaft when going full topspin, like it helps launching the ball a bit. The racket face has good pocketing feel as well. The power is there. It has some free power, but if you want to hit heavy ball, that's on you. You have to work on it. What I like about this frame is the topspin and the consistency on depth. The topspin is literally at the top of the class, like not only I can swing it fast, the racket itself really helps generating the topspin, and I feel like 80% of the ball that I hit land pretty deep beyond the service line. The launch angle is around 1.5 feet above the net, with option to go even higher if you want, but I want to maintain my hitting pace, so I chose to drive it more and go low. But it never gave me a feel that I will send the ball to the net at all. I can pull the low ball up without any issues. Another thing that I like is the serve. I think it's very strong. I can bomb the first service and kick the hell out of the second service. Very impressive. What I don't like about this racket, well, basically, I think it's not very precise. Like you could place the ball around that area that you want, but it doesn't have like a pinpoint precision. And directional control sometimes have some issues of giving too much on the side. Like when I was aiming for the line, it often gives me a bit extra and the ball goes off. So I think you have to aim for an open space. Another thing is that I think I cannot handle half volley that well. The next one is the Head Extreme Tour, and this racket has 98 square inches head size with a 305 gram unstrung 16 by 19 string pattern. It's a normal spec. Overall, I think this racket is very maneuverable and it feels lighter than it's supposed to be, probably because it has relatively low swing weight and it's head light as well. It feels as light as the Shift 99, but I think I can swing with this one even faster. So the racket head speed on the Head Extreme Tour probably comes easiest among the 4 rackets in this video. On the top spin, I would say this one is crazy. I think it is on par with the Shift 99. I would say spin on the Shift is probably marginally higher, not sure though. So it's way up there, no problem. It's one of the spin monster categories. The sweet spot is small as well, but I think the Extreme Tour is probably a bit more user friendly than the first 2 rackets. It gives some free power when hit at slow speed. I don't have to do that much to generate the power. I can stand and hit and rally for like 2 hours straight on medium pace. What I like about this racket, yeah, it is fast and maneuverable, so I can move well with it without feeling like the racket is a burden on my arm. The spin is top notch and I can generate power easily. Everything else is okay. Serve average. Spin and kick on the second serve are pretty good though. What I don't like about this racket, I think it lacks plow and doesn't hit heavy ball. Even when I try my best to like drive the ball for a winner, I think my hitting partner can get to the ball too easy and can return it back. And the racket is not the most stable one when dealing with high level opponent. I think it needs some lead to beef it up a bit if you are playing high level. The service return is also not very good compared to other rackets here. The control on this one is okay. I think I feel just fine on directional control. It also gives too much extra on the side when aiming for the line, the same way like the Shift 99 does. The depth control was okay, no problem. Okay, and the last one in this video is the Yonex Vcore 98. It has the same spec like the Head Extreme Tour, 98 square inches head, 305 gram unstrung and 16 by 19 string pattern. And overall, this one is probably the most controlled one among 4 contenders. Although I don't like the Vcore muted feel that much, I still feel very connected to the ball the same way that I do on my Blade and T-Fight and Percept. It's the same type of racket, I think. The Vcore 98 is soft and very arm friendly as well. On the spin, it's probably not the best. It has higher spin than average, for sure, but I don't feel like it gives me crazy RPM like the other 3. but it can hit the best flat balls when drive through the ball among the 4 rackets today. So the Vcore 98 is pretty well balanced of a control frame. What I like about this racket, yeah, I think it has everything. Control is good, both directional and depth. It's not very difficult to play with and to understand the racket. Like, I can pick up this racket and start playing a set without time for adjustments. I like that it has a good amount of plow, so it gives me penetration when needed to pull off the approach shots. It can be a dangerous weapon. The serve and return on Vcore 98 is probably the best among the contenders. It can bomb first serve. Spin is okay as well. And return is so good, like I can go blocking shots on service return and put it deep to my advantage. I like it. And what I don't like about this racket, well, it's too muted for my preference. And when hitting hard, I can feel the racket face twist a bit. So it may not be the most stable frame, but I think it's still the most stable one in this video though. Okay, to sum it up, I will compare each racket to the rest, but I will categorize it as you can see here on the video. In terms of user-friendly, the free power, maneuverability, and the top spin, I think the Wilson Shift 99 and the Head Extreme Tour are on the lead. But in terms of stability, plow, service, and return, I think the Vcore 98 is a winner. And it could follow by the Pure Aero 98 or the Shift, as you can see on the list here. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.